Alright, here's Brandon Lee. I'm going to cut his hair. This is going to be a number 2. So you cut with number 2 on the top.
No! You did. Ow.
Okay, so that's the top part.
No. Awesome, man.
Okay, so that's the top part. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the side with a number 1. This is a little bit different how I normally do it, because his hair is kind of long, so I don't want to go directly to the 0. So I'm going to cut the sides with the number 1 first.
Where do I have my legs?
Basically, so I'm hoping that if I do it this way, it'll minimize like cuts in his hair, which I notice that occurs. Because his hair is a little bit long, what happens if it may snag on the blade?
Yes, I'm a big girl.
It may snag on the blade if you use if you go directly to the 0 right away. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use the number 1 to shorten up the hair before I go to the number 0. And then by doing it this way, hopefully there's not going to be any marks on his head.
Why not?
Because basically they don't get haircuts every week like I do. They might get it like once a month. So their hair grows out very long. And then what happens is if you go directly to the 0, their hair may snag, and then it makes snag in the blade, and then all of a sudden there's a mark on their head. So I think that that's the reason why there's some marks on their head sometimes. So what I'm gonna do?
I did. No.
Let's do it that way. And then now what I'm do? I put it to Okay, now I'm going to do a number 1.5, just move it up a notch and start fitting it up the top right here. This is a 1.5. The top is a 2. Actually, it's working pretty good this way. It's like fading it in.
I'm done yet? I'm done yet?
Not yet.
How many colors?
See, now I want to make it shorter on the sides than what it is. So now I'm going to use a 0.
Oh.
It's because I used the number 1 first. Basically, it shouldn't snag now. It's a lot easier to shave now. So that one little trick actually helped a lot. Yeah, that one little trick helped a lot. And maybe that's why they were saying ow and it was painful. Maybe it's because their hair was snagging before, because their hair was too long. And then I basically went because the hair was so long, you know, you have to use a different blade. I mean, you gotta use a clipper first before you go until you use the 0 like this. See, now it's shaving a lot easier and there's no pain. Okay, so now there's just that extra line. I'm going to use a 0.5 now, so just up the blade up. And then this is a 0.5, and I'll be using this to fade it in.
Can you have my back?
And then there we have it.
We did? I'm done?
Hold on, let me see. One more.
Look at my back.
Alright, there you have it. So it went a lot better that time. Using that extra little secret technique has made it a lot easier. And the reason why I had to do that is because he only cuts it like once. I only cut it like once a month for them. So say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye. My butt.